Today I'm going to share how we scan this ukulele, okay, which I borrow from my son. Yeah. So what is the feature for this ukulele? See the surface here. Actually, it's quite shiny. Okay. Then behind there's some black surface, also black and shiny. So for this kind of sample, actually is quite sensitive for the 3D scanner, I can say, because the surface is black and shiny. Yeah, and I also have some feature here, which is a small string here. It's not a string, it's like a metal. So today I'm going to show you how we scan this in a detailed profile. Okay, so the 3D scanner I'm going to use today will be the KScan 20. So this is a KScan model in a SCANTECH. Okay, KScan 20, which come with a built-in photogrammetric system. So before I start the scanning, I already prepared some markers, uncoated markers, some on table, some on the sample. So some of them is a small round markers, which is a 6 mm, and also some is 3 mm. Okay, so let me share my screen. Okay, so I'll do it some setting before I start doing the scanning. Okay, I adjust the exposure into 3 because we are going to scan for the shiny surface, black and shiny. Then for the resolution, I put it at 0.3 mm. Okay, so it's considered a dark surface. So I check the setting for the dark surface, and I also activate the longs and narrows mark points, which is after that I will going to scan here is considered narrow, long and narrow. Okay, so I start capturing the mark point first. So I'm trying to moving around with the sample with the scanner. That's enough. Okay, before I doing the another surface, so I remove the background marker first, then I continue scan. Okay, it's done. So after this process, I'm going to perform the 3D scanning. So as you can see from the screen here, actually the scanning process is very fast. As you can see, once I activate the 3D scanner, the laser, so it starts scanning. So although it's black in surface, but it looks like not a challenge for the SCANTECH scanner. So I try to scan from a different surface in order to cover all the profile that I need. So just move around. Try to cover as much as the profile that we need. I think almost done for this surface. Okay. I flip to the other surface for the top. For the top surface, I'm using some tricks. Yeah. I'm putting the markers on the dummy sample. So in order to stick the markers on the jack, so I stick the markers on my dummy's box. Just put beside. It's also applicable. Okay, so now I have the scan to file. Yeah, here we go. Yeah, it looks nice. So I do some cleaning job to remove all the unwanted surface. Just refresh it. Okay, so this is a profile. So another surface still not yet scanned, so it's still empty. Okay, so before I start the scanning at the front side, so I try to delete the markers on the table to avoid any confusing. Okay, now I'm ready to scan for the another side. Okay, this is the front side. My practice, normally I'll scan from the top first, then I only switch to the front. So for those profile that you want in detail and the full cover of a 3D scanner, so you need to scan slower speed, so the 3D scanner able to capture all the profile detail. So the model I use now is a T-Scan20. It's using the cross laser line, red laser line. Yeah, we have another model which we call it T-Scan Magic. It comes with a blue laser line. For this model, it's a red and red laser. Put more scan. As you can see, actually the scanning speed is very fast. For this model, the scanning speed is 650 points per second. So the software is processing to compute the point collected. Okay, it's done. So let's see how scan data. Yeah, it looks nice. Okay, so doing some cleaning to remove the unwanted point. Yeah, I think there are some points connected to my sample, so I need to remove this sample first. Laser. I'm using line, so easy for me to select the point here. Just select. Left a few points here. I'm almost done. So here's a scan data. As you can see, it's very smooth. So currently I'm using 30 microns resolution. Okay, it's good looking. Yeah, example, I wish to have more detailed profile on this surface. Okay, how are we going to do that? Change my view here. And just do some example for your reference. Okay, select maybe 4 profile here. Okay, then I change to the high detail scanning. Then I start scanning. So from the machine here, actually we can adjust the exposure, the view condition, so that we no need to every time go back to the machine, the software to do the adjustment. So the previous selected area, the software already deleted the profile automatically. Then it will replace with a new scan data so that you're able to scan the record the detail profile. To scan the detail profile here, we need to move more slower speed in order the software able to capture the scan data. I move slower, then and also repeat several times at the same place. Try to scan from a different surface to capture the image. I think should be fine. Okay, let's see how the data look. And done successfully. Okay, so again I remove the unwanted scan data. Yeah, I've done. As you can see here, the profile is much more detailed. At the right hand side there, you can see actually it's like a a V shape. While using the detail scan, you can get a U shape. So this is a capability of the scanner. We're able to scan a detailed profile and also a large object. We just use our standard scanning method. Okay. Last but not least, we convert the file into a mesh. It takes several minutes to convert. The software able to convert even the 17-meter scan data as well. It's a very powerful software. So for scanning for the shiny, black and shiny surface, actually is not a challenge for SCANTECH scanner and also software. So we can easily scan the objects without doing any extra developer. Yeah, compared to other scanner, might need to put some white powders to reduce the shiny of the surface. But for SCANTECH scanner, we no need to do that. So I think it's almost done. For this scan data, actually we can perform for the 3D scanner, for the performance of the reverse engineering function and also inspection. You can see the convert of the mesh file. This is the difference. On my right hand side is a standard scanning. On my left hand side is a detailed profile scanning. For this kind of scanner, we're able to scan for as small as a small coin. Okay, so I think that's all for my today's presentation. Thank you.